All right, so we're going to do a quick recording of the wormhole that you have to traverse when you go through a Star Citizen wormhole to get to another system. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Most of the time I make it through unscathed, but it's really hard to tell where you're going when you're inside it. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, there's the approach. We got to get over to it. Preferably without smashing into anybody else trying to go through it. The signs right there are usually the way you get in. You're looking for the barriers over here. Can't really see them real well, but those are the barriers. We'll get lined up as well as we can, and we'll try again here. I absolutely detest doing these wormholes. I think they're terrible. I don't like that you can't clear up the graphics on them enough to be able to clearly see what you're doing. It's a big, nasty mess. Now, you don't necessarily have to come all the way to the front of them, but I like to do it because it allows me to get lined up. We'll cut in right about here. Just not hit anything along the way. As you can see, when you're in quantum drive, it leaves rings that you have to follow in when it decides to work. I don't know why I'm stuck going right when I'm actually steering left. Yeah. I don't claim to understand. We're low. We're going to get higher. Come in on approach. Not too high because we don't want to hit anything. I'm assuming we can go through this field or whatever you want to call it. I've lost the rings, so maybe I got to be lower than it. I don't know. There's something straight ahead of me. We'll approach it and see what happens because the rings are gone. I don't know where they went. But the quantum drive is online. Okay, it's still on. There it goes. Glitchy and weird. Somebody's zipping on in there now. From an angle, too. That's probably not the brightest move. But hey, I'm not complaining. You want to open her up? Do it. Otherwise, I have to do it. All right, we're almost in optimal range to start activating it. Remet. Tuning. Come on. There it goes. You shoot the burst into it. It opens up. And thus the fun begins. This is the part I hate. I'm not a pilot. I'm not a combat pilot anyways. I can get my ship to point A to point B, but yeah, this crap, it sucks. You have to finite try to get through here. There's our first little access area. Come in here. Dip down into here. There's our next one. We'll come down into here. Be careful not to hit the sides of the goo. I don't know what that actually is supposed to be, but I don't want to hit it because it does bad things. Through here. Okay. I'm just following the blinding light at this point because I can't see where I'm supposed to be going. What? I just filled that up. Look, I got nothing. Nothing. Oh, there's something. Okay. Dip down in here. Dip down in here. Oh, I clipped something. And that should be out. Hopefully. Woo! Okay, that should have got me into the Levski area. We're going to go to this base over here real quick. We need fuel. But if all went well, and I think Stanton, let me see, where are we? Make sure I'm in the right thing here. Yeah, we're in the right system. There's Levski. But we're not going there yet. We're going to go get fuel because we are damn near out. 1.79 million. I got 314.9 left. And I fueled it before I left that gate. Which means it glitched. It did something strange. All right. Landing gear, please. Please tell me my landing gear is coming down. Landing gear would be nice. Thank you. I think it's so flaky. Hangar request completed, but I don't see my hangar. There it is. All right. This is the hangar. We're going to go fuel up, then we're going to hit Levski and be done. Nice and easy. A few quick controlled bursts. Drop down a little bit. We only got a couple of minutes, or maybe a minute and a half to get into this hangar before it's going to start closing on you, and then it gets annoying. You can sometimes tell it to reopen the hangar, but it's a pain. What do you mean collision? There we go. Landing gear is down. We'll set down and refuel. Because we just sucked up all of our quantum. All right, that's a quick little video demonstrating how to go through the wormhole. Hope you enjoyed it.